Welcome to Stranger Than Fiction. Here's a look at the effects food insecurities over the next 50 years. A future with worsening food insecurity and widespread food shortages over the next 50 years could lead to a range of devastating consequences, both on a societal and global scale. While I want to emphasize that this is a speculative scenario, here are some potential negative outcomes. Malnutrition and starvation. The most immediate and tragic consequence would be a significant increase in malnutrition and starvation. Vulnerable populations, particularly in developing countries, would suffer the most. Children and the elderly would be disproportionately affected, leading to higher mortality rates. Social unrest and conflict. Food scarcity could exacerbate social inequalities and lead to civil unrest, protests, and even violent conflicts. Competition for limited resources could strain social cohesion and trigger mass migrations, potentially leading to refugee crises and regional instability. Economic decline. Food shortages could disrupt supply chains, drive up food prices, and weaken economies. Businesses related to agriculture, food production, and distribution would face challenges, resulting in job losses and economic downturns. Health crisis. Malnutrition weakens immune systems, making populations more susceptible to diseases. A widespread health crisis could emerge, with increased outbreaks of diseases related to malnutrition and lack of access to proper nutrition. Children's future and education. Malnutrition impacts cognitive development, which could have long-term effects on education and workforce productivity. This would perpetuate a cycle of poverty and limit future opportunities for affected generations. Environmental impact. As desperation to secure food grows, there could be increased pressure on natural resources such as water, soil, and forests, leading to further environmental degradation and loss of biodiversity. Migration and displacement. Populations facing severe food shortages might be forced to migrate in search of sustenance. This could lead to overcrowded cities, strained infrastructure, and inadequate resources, contributing to poor living conditions and social tensions. Global humanitarian crisis. Widespread food insecurity could strain international aid efforts, making it challenging to respond effectively to multiple crises simultaneously. Humanitarian organizations may struggle to provide assistance to all affected regions. Political instability. Governments facing internal unrest and food scarcity might struggle to maintain control. This could result in political upheaval, failed states, and increased risk of authoritarian regimes coming into power. Threats to national security. Food scarcity could be exploited by extremist groups and criminal organizations, using food as a weapon or leveraging it for recruitment and control. It's important to note that the potential outcomes outlined above are not set in stone, and they represent a worst-case scenario. Steps can be taken to mitigate these risks through international cooperation, sustainable agriculture, responsible resource management, and addressing underlying socio-economic factors. The purpose of outlining these potential horrors is to underscore the importance of addressing food security and working towards a more equitable and resilient future. How do you think we can target this? Comment below. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe for more.